Good evening. KITV4 News has learned the majority of Transportation Security Administration employees fired and suspended from Honolulu International Airport last week are expected to appeal their cases. KITV4's Keoki Kerr broke the story about TSA screeners not properly screening checked bags at the airport, and he is here now with an exclusive follow-up. Keoki?
Well, Pam, we've also learned the investigation and firings are costing taxpayers big money because the TSA has flown in dozens of screeners to fill in for the people it's trying to fire.
On Friday, June 3rd, the TSA announced it issued termination notices to 36 screeners, supervisors, and managers at Honolulu International Airport and was suspending a dozen others. Sources tell KITV4 News that came after a 6-month investigation that found screeners failed to manually inspect thousands of checked suitcases at H&L's Lobby 4 as they were supposed to. And we've learned the agency has brought in as many as 36 employees from the mainland and neighbor islands to fill in for the fired and suspended employees, costing federal taxpayers hundreds of thousands of dollars. Sources say some of the out-of-town TSA workers are being put up here at the Executive Center Hotel in downtown Honolulu on Bishop Street. So the TSA is paying for their airfare, hotel rooms, along with about $110 a day per diem to cover meals. Almost all the employees who've been disciplined are expected to appeal their cases, and they will continue being paid during their appeals, which could take up to 2 months. So the hotel and per diem costs alone for about 30 visiting TSA officers covering a 2-month period would be at least $400,000. Sources say the TSA brought in other substitute workers earlier this year when the investigation was underway from January through early June, and those suspected of wrongdoing were removed from the lobby floor at H&L. And TSA spent more money flying in an investigative team and putting them up for months while they conducted the probe.
Now, if and when some of the firings become final, a TSA spokesman says the agency will hire permanent replacements locally. And those firings, though, are, of course, not a done deal. Tonight at 10, we're going to speak to one lawyer who is representing 2 TSA managers who were terminated a week ago and explain why appeals in these cases can last months and even years, costing taxpayers even more money. Pamela.
Thank you, Keoki, and we'll be looking forward to that update at 10 o'clock tonight.